Maurice here back for another Power Pack training. Today is going to be an important content video for you guys today. Today we're going to talk about putting in the work, okay? So many of you guys want to be successful in SMMA. You want to start successful agencies. Perhaps you want to make, $10,000 a month. And the truth of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, is that if you want to be successful in SMMA, let me write SMMA down. Okay, you got to put in the work. Okay, there's no such thing as a free ride. A lot of you guys are looking for the magic bullet. There's no magic bullet. There's no way to avoid success, to avoid putting in the work in order for you to be successful. Okay. There's no way around it, okay? You can't chill on the sofa, watch Netflix all day and expect to hit that elusive $10,000 a month, okay? You got to put in the work, okay? So let's look at this thing for a minute, all right? Here's your goal, all right? This is your, I'm just going to say your container, all right? And the more you put in this container, ladies and gentlemen, all right, we're just going to make this to 10K per month because most of you guys want to make 10K per month. All right, so we're gonna just pretend this is 10K a month, and I want to ask you, ladies and gentlemen, what did you do today, okay, to get to $10,000 a month? All right, let me just personally ask you, all right, what did you do today? All right, meaning, did you make cold calls? Okay, all right, and if the answer is no, okay, which in most cases, most of you guys aren't doing nothing, that's the problem, all right? If you want to make $10,000 a month and number one, you haven't made cold calls, or number two, you are afraid to make cold calls, all right? Now, we can fix these things, but you're selling yourself a false dream, all right? You want to make $10,000 a month and you're afraid to speak to people? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta step this up. We gotta change this analogy. We have to change this scenario. All right. If you want to make the big money, ladies and gentlemen, you got to build the skill set. All right. Number two, let's say you want to make $10,000 a month, but you're not prospecting. And it doesn't have to be cold calling, but we could say, sending out cold emails. All right. A lot of you guys want to do the Looms and all this other stuff, or LinkedIn. All right. All this stuff. You guys want to do LinkedIn, all the strategies that the quote unquote gurus are telling you to do. But let me ask you, are you doing any of them? All right, because you don't have to necessarily do cold calls. You could go door to door. Like I said, you can do Facebook ads. You can do a lot of other stuff. And that's fine in the ways that you can get clients. Because let me just tell you, all of it works, okay? I know a lot of times gurus point fingers and say cold calling doesn't work. And you guys know when you come to my channel, we make money on the phone no matter what a guru says, all right? I've made hundreds of thousands of dollars using the phone, okay? So we know that they're false when they say that, all right? So, but anyway, there's so many other ways that you can get clients. They all work. But the problem is this. Have you done them? Because if you haven't done them, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to make $10,000 a month. You're selling yourself a false dream. Here's another cold one. A lot of you guys have zero clients. The reason why you have zero clients is you're not putting in the work. This is what we're talking about. You got to put in the work, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to make money. Nobody's knocking on your door. Hey, here's your first 5 clients. It has never happened to me, and it's not going to happen to you. You got to put in the work. You got to do the activities, all right? Let me ask you this. When was the last time you read a book? All right, on sales? When was the last time you purchased, a course? All right, when was the last time you done these things? And yet you want to make $10,000 a month and you haven't done any of this? All right, come on, ladies and gentlemen. You're selling yourself a false dream. You're not putting in the work. And you guys know on my channel, I deal with a lot of mindset and giving you guys the realness. Okay, because you got to have the truth if you want to be successful. All right. And don't say you want to make 50K and you're not willing to spend $1,000 on a course, $2,000 on a training to help you get more clients, to help you make more money in SMMA. You're not willing to do these things. All successful people, ladies and gentlemen, have a common trait. All right. We're willing to do what unsuccessful people aren't willing to do. Unsuccessful people aren't willing to make cold calls. Unsuccessful people aren't willing to send emails. Unsuccessful people aren't willing to do the Looms, the LinkedIns, read books, purchase courses, get a coach. Okay, they're not willing to put in the time. Here's another thing. You got to be patient. A lot of you guys aren't patient enough to give your skills enough time, because when you're learning something new, ladies and gentlemen, all you're doing is building new skill set. And when you build skill set, it takes time. And a lot of you guys are impatient. So what happens is this. This is what happens to 98% of the people. When I say that 98% of the people online are making money, it is a true fact. Here's why. Most people get started in SMMA, and I guarantee you, within a month, just 1 month time, they quit. Okay? They'll join masterminds. Okay, and literally in 3 weeks they quit, okay, before the month's out. Most of them get a course. They'll go through the course a couple days and then they quit. All right, there are so many quitters on the internet, it's not even funny. That's why guys like myself make so much money. That's why Jeff Bezos is making so much money, ladies and gentlemen, is because most people are lazy. They're not willing to be patient. Patience is a virtue, ladies and gentlemen, and you got to be able to be patient enough to give yourself time to grow. Just like a new mom, if she has a baby and that baby goes through months and then it's time for the baby to learn how to walk, imagine if that mom doesn't give that baby enough time to learn how to walk. That baby will never walk. And it's the same thing with you, with your skills. All you're doing, okay, is getting your skill set high enough, okay, folks? You're getting your skills set high enough, okay, to be successful. All right. So when you first start, ladies and gentlemen, here's your skill set. It's at that $10 level because you don't know anything. You're trying to get your skill set up. Okay, folks. You're trying to get your skill. This is your skill level when you first start. Actually, it's at 0. Okay. This is your skill level when you first start in SMMA. You don't know nothing. You suck. I started the same way. All right. I sucked too when I first got started, but I wasn't a quitter. Okay, see, most of you guys want to quit. A lot of you guys want to quit right now, and I'm glad you're watching this video. Don't. Get the course, all right, and give it time, all right? You got to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest any money in yourself, ladies and gentlemen, you'll never make $10,000 a month, okay? But here you are. You're starting new. You're new, all right? And you're trying to get here. Let's just say you're trying to get your first client, because I know a lot of you guys don't have your first client, or you're trying to hit, 2K to 5K a month. And this is good for most of you guys. All right. That's what you're trying to do. You want to hit that 2 to 5K, and then you want to eventually get your skill set up where you can make 10 to 20K a month. All right. That's when life really gets exciting, when you start to make that type of money. Okay. So anyway, but you're down here at the $10 level. All right. Your skills are not high enough here. Your skills aren't here yet. Okay, and here's what happens. And this is what I'm training you guys on right here. Put in the work, all right? You got to work, all right? And you got to go through all of this. You got to set aside the time. You got to buy the courses. You got to invest in the coach. You got to read all the books. You got to go through the trainings. You got to watch all the YouTube videos. You got to do all this stuff, ladies and gentlemen, to get your skills high enough to make the money. But what most of you guys do, if you get here and you say this is not working, it is working. You just got to keep leveling up and leveling up and leveling up until you finally hit your first client. All right, you get your first client, and then you get your second, and you're making 2 to 5K, and then you get your skill set high enough, then you can eventually make 10 to 20. Now, as far as the time is concerned, ladies and gentlemen, it may take you 30 days. It may take you 60 days. It may take you a whole year. Who cares? Would you Most people work their whole life working a job and never make $10,000 a month, all right? They never make that. So even if you gave yourself 1 to 2 years to hit $10,000 a month, you're going to put yourself in the top 2 to 3% of income earners in the United States alone. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, it's worth it. You have to put in the work if you want to be successful. There's no way around it. You got to get beat up, okay? You got to get hung up on. You got to invest money that you would love to take and spend on your own selfish gratifications, meaning you may need a new car or whatever the case may be. You may want to take a vacation, but instead of taking a vacation, you say, you know what? I'm going to take this $700 and I'm going to buy this course. I'm going to take this $3,000 and I'm going to hire a coach so that I can get to my goal of making $10,000 a month. All right. These are the things that successful people do, folks. Okay. Us successful people are willing, okay, to sacrifice, okay? That means to give up something of a lower nature to receive something of a higher nature. We're willing to take $1,000, okay? Most of you guys may think that's a lot, but it's really not, okay? When you don't have it, I get it. But my point is, if you give up something of a lower nature, you put your desires aside for right now. You sacrifice, okay? So that you can have the final things in life. You take that $1,000, all it is $1,000, and you invest it into a coach or a course that can bring you the results that you really truly want in life, which may be $10,000 a month, which may be $5,000 a month, or it could be something that can get you out of that 9-to-5 job. And most of you guys, I would say 98% of you guys that are watching this video, 2 to 5K will get you out of your job where you can be totally free to focus on SMMA full time so that you can get to 10 to 20 a month or even 10,000 a month. Okay. But here's the thing, going back to this, you got to put in the work, plain and simple. Okay. You got to do the thing, ladies and gentlemen. And if you do the thing, folks, guess what? You're going to be successful. So I hope this training has been of immense value to you. If it has, make sure you guys comment below. Let me know what you thought about the video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, subscribe. I put out a lot of fire like this to help you guys explode your business, explode your life, so that you can achieve the things that you were put here to achieve. Okay, if you guys need help, you're struggling, click the link in the description. You can sign up for the ICP course, phenomenal course. My students are crushing it. Literally, I take 7 days and show you how to start an agency from scratch. If I was brand new, no agency, no brand, no customers, no nothing, what I would do to get clients right away. I took 7 days, signed up 3 clients. I recorded everything so you could watch it. So you guys have no excuse. You just copy each video and you guys can set up a $10,000 to $15,000 a month agency, all recorded for you. And if you've been struggling a long time, you have a investment, you want to invest in coaching or whatnot, click the link in the description and I'll help you guys put your agency together, take you by the hand and show you how to generate a minimum of $10,000 a month in SMMA. See you guys in the next one. Bye for now.